What it look like, homie? Hey. It's your boy Designated, you already know, man. Y'all know, we live in a Crucian Life, VI 420 on Tech 9 Extracted TV.
What's up, folks? Mr. Kaz, Tech 9 Extracted TV, VI 420, saying, welcome to a new episode of Living D Crucian Life, where we have more live performances, more interviews, and more of that raw street energy. So with that being said, on this show, we take you on a tour of a backyard garden where we learn more about a Plant Up St. Croix initiative, along with meeting one of the founding members, Mr. Anthony Laurent, as he explains his inspiration of the Plant Up St. Croix concept and what we can expect to see from this venture and the benefits of it all. We also met with the creator of the VI Power Drinks, Mr. Derrick Isles, and last but not least, Daddy Chimba.
Hi, I'm Doug Kenton. I'm here living the Crucian Life. Yes, we're enjoying that Crucian life. Come on out and enjoy St. This peacemaker, aka Derrick T. Isles, representing the VI Life 20. This is all us. This is all great. Bless up, cuz. We there in the Mosaic Powers, specializing in drinks that preserve and nurture the body, man. You know what I mean? We're doing it up the real way. The difference between VI Powers is we're really giving you something that's good for your body. So yo, always show love and always support VI Powers, wherever you see it. VI Power Drinks, the original peacemaker drink, the original God Force drink. We taking this through the whole VI. We taking this worldwide. VI Power Drinks. We're there in agriculture every Saturday, and St. Croix we're there in 10 stores, expanding into St. Thomas and St. John next. Peace and love. See you at Carnival St. Thomas next month. It's time to party again and forget about COVID. Bless it. Derrick Isles, aka Peacemaker, VI Power Guy, VI Power Angel. We are living and you are living the Crucian life.
Holy Emmanuel, who has died, I got died from the day I was born. We have what a lesson been learned. I love my life, I love my way. That's why I sing and be our way. I love my style, love my way. That's why I would never leave no man astray. Hear me when I say, forgive me my words, forgive me my deeds. If I'm wrong in your eyes, be almighty. Strengthen me according to my words. Never let me go astray in a world like this today. Ooh, I love my style, I love my way. I will never leave no one astray. I beg you hear me. I love my style and I love my way. That's why I will need you people to always pray, pray, oh, pray. I say pray, oh, you've got to pray, pray every day. Make a change. I'm fresh off the press. Better you confess. Papa Jeff in the nest. Guaranteed to chop it till his body bust soaking sweat. Lyrics like this you never heard or hear yet. I can add that. say I'm the black one. The arcade, which is thinking of the black one. I want you to say when you pay attention. Open up your ears and a listen to the lamb. Everybody dedicated to our black banner. Happy with the black identification. This baby we originally came from. Little bit of evidence by way material. Who is it from put up to get information. Super love for riches, super love for battle. This pride of a brand of a future plan. Why? Repeat our contact with the children. And I'm out to play a civilization. While Africa break up this. While Africa no. While Africa no. While Africa no.
My name is Anthony Laurent, and I am from St. Croix. I was born in St. Croix. My parents are from Dominica. My mother, she's actually responsible for everything you see back here. She loves the farm. She used to have a farm like 8 years old, and her mother used to take her produce to market. So it's kind of in the blood. And we lived in lagoon projects in Frederickstead for like the first 18 years of my life. And we lived on the 3rd floor, and she had a garden on the 3rd floor, kind of like what you see here, with all kind of tomatoes. I mean, it was crazy. On the 3rd floor, you know, you go out there and you can eat fresh food. And then she bought this place, and we have some acreage, you know, about maybe a half an acre back there, and we just been planting. You start off with one slip, you get more, and experiment. You know, like I got a field experiment over here. If you look with breadfruit, just playing around, but yeah, you know. That's how you figure out what works and what doesn't work. You experiment, you play around with stuff, and that's how I started actually gardening. You know, you see people stick the little fork, the little toothpicks in avocado, put it in water and wait for roots. That don't work. Stick it in soil. Give it a while. I was looking at something in the backyard. I stuck in there seed, and I was shooting up. So there's a couple things you need. You need good soil, and you need seed. You need laborers, which are the sowers, and then you're gonna need time. Okay, Plant Up St. Croix is actually it's a new initiative that we're pushing, and I kind of got the idea from a TED talk I saw by a gentleman named Ron Finley. He's called a gangster gardener. He lives out in South Central Los Angeles. Now he's planting up how many community gardens in South Central LA and turn South Central LA from a food desert to a food oasis. We live here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. We're on the equator. We have some of the most fertile land here on St. Croix that's not being utilized. We have senior citizens that that have yards, but they don't have the energy to maintain it. So our goal with Plant Up St. Croix is to build community gardens, because by building community gardens, we build communities. Senior citizens, if we can help them grow food, we'll get a portion, they'll have a portion, and it's nothing like eating food out your own garden, free of pesticides, all kind of sprays. We had a salad earlier today that the majority of it was from here. Bananas, Christophine, tomatoes, lettuce, kale, all that stuff was growing back here. And all you need is soil. And in St. Croix, we have some soil. We have soil. So we don't even need to change the composition of the soil. We just need to use it. And I think we need to do it now. We can't wait. I mean, if you look at what's happening and when you go to the grocery stores with the food prices, all these conflicts coming off a major pandemic, and who's to say what's next? So where we sit, geographically, if we get hit by a major hurricane, what do you say? I don't want to, can I cuss? No, I'm not going to cuss. We're up the creek with no paddle. How about that? But, it's shit creek. You can edit that out. But yeah, so we have to start planting our own food. We also have to start preserving our own food and storing it. And that's one of the things where, me and you, we've talked about, after we plant food and we have food to preserve, then that's the next step. We're going to start preserving our food. We're going to start developing storage units we can store food. And we want healthy food. And it's really urgent for me now, because I've been talking this for years, but now I'm starting to see, the exact things that I worried about start to manifest. And the only thing we can do is prepare ourselves by growing your own food. Preserving your own food is very important, and teaching people how to do it. Because you could feed a man for a day, but if you teach him how to grow his own food, he'll eat forever. It's just like fishing. You know, I could give you a fish, I could feed you today, but if I give you your own way to get your food, you said that's actually true wealth.
Yeah,
Because you can't eat money.
that's true.
Money is a commodity that was made to so people didn't have to carry on big loads of food. It's just a measurement of value. But the real value is food commodities. That's why you have, you know, whole exchanges named after food. Eventually, what we want to do is we want to create our own exchange where we can sell food on a cheaper cost to the consumer, and start developing you know, relationships with restaurants where it's straight from farm to table, and maybe, you know, have our own little food vans and stuff like that where we have fresh food and market it like that. So, well, the plan is we're gonna start doing events like at certain people I know that, you know, are not capable of doing their own gardens. Like my aunt, she has one leg, she lost a leg, she lost an eye, and you know, she has some land that my other aunt used to plant on, but nobody's doing it now. So I'm gonna set a date. We're gonna get volunteers. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna plant up her yard, as you know, just the prototype how we do it. And here, and also we're supposed to be doing some initiatives with the University of Virgin Islands, the residence hall students, where they're gonna start growing their own food there. Also, we're doing some initiatives at different churches, St. Patrick's. I just spoke with the pastor next door, and I think the thing is, right, most people don't understand that an idea takes time before it catches traction. And I know I've been saying it a long time, a lot of people have been saying it, but it's time now. And we can't wait for the people that don't see it. We need to get the collective group of people that are ready to move, to make things happen, to make it happen. Because nothing's gonna happen without us. And if you build it, and you bring the right people, it's gonna come. Also, St. Patrick's. I'm trying to see in the different schools if we can start getting courses together for the students to teach them little tips and trades of how to grow a little garden at home, things like that. There's also grant money that we can use to help us move that along too. So we're going to be doing different events, hosting events. You can look for it. It'll be on Facebook, Plant Up STX, and I'm still working on, you know, just getting our nonprofit going and everything like that. But the goal is to have enough food here where we can feed ourselves, you know, and if people don't have, we can help them out. So it's not just about one person; it's about having enough for everybody. Because I believe in the abundance mentality. Because if we plant up, we're gonna have abundance. Now, if we say there's no food and all of this, and we don't prepare, there's gonna be scarcity. So I lean towards abundance. I'd rather have more than enough, so I can give you some. So one of my ideas was to develop an online radio station where the students can actually broadcast from anywhere. They can broadcast from home, at location. Let's say, you know, there's a party, we can go live and transmit on the radio, on our online radio station, put it on all the phones, apps, and it's going to be, I forgot the name of it, it's Vibes Network. And it's going to be VI based. We're starting here, and, you know, like, we have some hot DJs. You yourself, you know, you're one of my favorite DJs. So you definitely, you know, offer you the opportunity where you can basically become a content creator. So our radio station, we don't want employees. We want entrepreneurs, because we're going to build this with you. It's a collective thing, just like YouTube. And the hotter you are, the hotter music you play, the more money you're going to get. We're going to get some of it, but, you know, the thing is, little by little, full apart. I just want to see things happen. So we're going to make it manifest. And I want it to be everybody to succeed. Whoever puts in work, you're going to get paid based on your efforts. So that's the thing with the radio station. I can't wait to get it going. And also, you know, I used to have this vision of traveling the world, especially the Caribbean, and getting paid for it. So now, as I'm coming out of a pandemic, who doesn't want to see the world? I'm going to see the world. And also, if you didn't know, I'm a cannabis advocate. I love cannabis. Even my lighter, it says the future is bright. So you can find us on Facebook. It's Anthony Laurent, I think. If you just look for that, or let's see, planupstx@gmail.com. If you want to get more information, you can contact me there. Also, my phone number, if you want to text me, I usually don't answer calls because I'm always working, but if you text me, 340-643-5407, that you want to get more information, we have a WhatsApp group, and I'll go ahead and add you to that.
All right.
Oh, again, let me give you the number just in case I said it too fast. 643-5407, and the email is plantupstx@gmail.com. I think, we need to start loving each other a lot more. Like, it sounds cliche, but it's so much like violence and just unnecessary negativity that's going around, and it's a frequency. People are tuned into that, and we need to change that dial. And we need to. I think that's why I want to do events where it's more love and peace, man. Let's keep it cool. Let's come together. Let's respect one another, and talk to people how you want to be treated. That's the biggest thing. I treat you how you want me to be, how I would want you to treat me, and I want you to treat me good. Now, if you're a sadistic person, or somebody likes to inflict pain on themselves, then you can stay away from me, because I don't want to have to engage in that. So I try to stick around positive people. I'm a little bit aggressive at times, but it's when I want to push things through. So if you find I'm a little aggressive, bear with me. I'm a work in progress. All right. This is your boy, Anthony Laurent, DJ Donata, a.k.a. Lord Cannabis. And I'm one of the founders of Power Up STX. Also, Lord Cannabis Collective. We have a clothing line coming out, Lord Cannabis. And the radio station should be dropping really soon. Vibes in Network, and Vibes 340. So just keep on the lookout. We're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be on Instagram, on YouTube. And you will also check out my boy, Living D Crucian Life. That's my boy, DJ Kaz. Tech 9 Sons. Respect.
Take care of your people. Take care of them.
To end the show, we're going to give you what I like to call the what's up. And that is what happened, what's happening, or maybe even sometimes what is about to happen. So with that being said, as the COVID protocols are being relaxed, people are not being shy about letting go of the mask and coming together. The St. Patrick's Day parade and celebration was the kickoff as downtown Christiansted came alive with a sea of green as people flaunted the symbolic colors. To close out the show, I'm going to give y'all some clips of that and say, do remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep living your Crucian life right here on Tech 9 Extracted TV.
Only thing we're giving into is giving to love. Only thing we're giving into sisterhood, brotherhood, keep good relations, I keep making say we should. Sisterhood, brotherhood, family is what we representing. Blessing your cup, that's right, cause we never giving up. The only thing we giving into is giving to love. The only thing we giving into is giving to love. Never giving up. Never giving up. The only thing we're giving into is giving to love. The only thing we're giving into is I need my sister's people. So I just protect us. I need my sister's people. So I just protect us. Sisterhood, brotherhood, keep good relations, I keep it, I say we should. Sisterhood, the scale, nobody make it tilt. That's the balance in life, and that's how we live.
You gotta go.